Zuchu anasema kama shepu huna pambana na nia. Guys, look at me. Look at my back. Look at me. Look at that stomach. Flat. Alafu uko nyuma pia niko flat. Alafu niambie aje. How does this see? Aje nasema ai mama. Ai mama. Ai mama. Ala nyuma nini? That's what I love. You just need your guitar and you're just there dancing. Like for instance, let me give you one song. Ate akeredene subukia ya huyu mimi atia joki geko hikia dera gale danya motumia yengi dena yaraire wakona maponi yendire kenana yekomana kanagere omenya haleluya na longo dale adawa wena jokyo gakatika tunturu Anyway, let me stop joking. This is my mom's. My dad. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Wakenya Albe YouTube channel. And guess what, guys? Today we are at Katara Gardens. I don't know if it's gardens or hills. I'll show you some views. You've already seen from the beginning of this video. You've seen the nice, beautiful mountains, the nice and beautiful ambience, guys. And today we came here. Today I have a special guest. I'll show you later after the video. And the reason as to why I'm here, guys, is to beat you that story. Remember I told you there's a story about me and Shirwanja. I don't know if you remember. It's about I don't know how I'm going to explain to people who come from town, you know, about towns. I may come from the village. I don't know how you call shepherding. How do you call shepherding? Is it shepherding or is it grazing or what is it? I don't know, but anyway, just know it's about taking cows or goats to the field for them to graze, something like that. And then now your main work there is to look after them. So number one, they don't have to go to people's farms, or rather you pay, or they run away. You hear people had some party somewhere and it is your boat, something like that. Just relate there. So guys, today come with me, guys. How do you see this ambience, people? By the way, at the end of this video, make sure you watch. You see me dancing? Ninawadansia na India paka mohivi. Mutaniona nikiwadansia. I have my bishop's favorite, like all my followers. I know your favorites. I'm going to represent them for you. But anyway, guys, so I already welcomed you. Okay, so tuanzani. Okay. Wacha nifanye 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Amen. So guys, one day, once upon a time, in a village known as Ant. How do you call ant in Kiswahili? Siafu. Guys, guess what? My village name is like if you translate my village name from its ancient tribe, inaitwa ancient language Kikuyu, inaitwa Ant. Now you can imagine inaitwa aje. Why? Na si dhuraku, msiweza kuniibisha hapo. I come from Gilgil, but I come from the village, but sitaenda sana. So in that village, once upon a time in that village, in the year I think 19 ya watoto. Mbona ninajinini? In the year 18 ni 18 ama ni 18 ebu bas 1700. In the year 1700, salute to, there's one guy by there alikuwa anapenda kulishia, like alikuwa analishia watu like mbuzi na ng'ombe, the whole village. Okay, unfortunately, or say fortunately, like he went to be with the Lord, and we trust and believe that he's part of the angels, and we salute you. He knows himself, and also people from that village know yourself. So guys, there's this thing. So sisi tukiwa primary school, sasa tulikuwa tunaandika, huyo mtu alikuwa analisha like mbuzi na ng'ombe za kijiji mzima, because where I come from, it's not a big village like we used to, unless maybe nowadays I can see it's getting more populated, you know, as time goes on, and you know, there is the development and everything, and people are giving back. So anyway, those years, like our village was small, so there was like very few shepherd men. So you'd find out that the one shepherd guy is looking after 10 homesteads cattle. Like he would come out and go take them to the hills or to the swamps, take them for grazing, and then later in the evening bring them back home. So we used to have this guy. I don't know, for me I think he used to be very wise. Guys, you'd help me to see if it was intentional or not intentional, because for me I always feel like it was intentional. So this guy used to look after our cattle, but every time we would near closing day, like closing schools, he would start telling our parents that, you know what guys, now I need to go for vacation, my family misses me. Like the family used to live a bit far from Gilgil. And then just when we are about to close school, so for you thought that now we are closing school, I'm going to play games, I'm going to have fun. Hey, mukifunga hivi shule, the first thing, like the next day, the first thing they do, mzazi anakwambia kesho sijui mbuzi zipelekwe wapi, you know, and it was so much fun, guys. So growing up, I really used to like being an outdoor person the way I am, and I'm very social, I like talking, I like going. I really liked shepherding, and every time there was a chance, I would like grab the chance just so that I get outside the house to go and visit my friends. The main point was visiting my friends. So there's this day, guys, I went to shepherd. Mimi nikatoka vizuri kwa nyumba, and I used to be so young. I used to be slender. You've seen me dancing, you've seen my perfect body. Like I started nice. I used to be just a slim, small person. And actually in the group of people I used to shepherd with, I think I was the youngest. But guys, I was the naughtiest. Remember, these are my little stories, and I get to tell you the vituko in me. You remember our first video, we talked about how I acquired the name Vituko. If you've not watched, you can just go back and watch. You will now get some foundation of what I'm talking about. So this time, guys, it was my duty to go and look after, you know, we used to have like 5 goats only. We used to have 5 goats because my dad, he had refused to buy more because there's a cow that died, and he thought it's neglect because nobody wanted to, like, it's hard work, like it's a lot of work, guys, it's not fun. So my dad was like, no, I'm going to be buying few, if it's goats, if it's cows, kaliwali kala. So we only had 5 goats, and then I had my friend called Nyokabi and another one called Shiro, and then others and other villagers. So this time round, we decided to go and shepherd at Shiro's area. Shiro and Jadi, they used to have to date actually they have a very big piece of land, and it was beautiful. Like it had these acacia trees, it had nice space, like there was green everywhere. And then there were places we could do this kupikanish. How do unaitanga kupikanish in English? How do you call it? I don't know. But it's where you pretend to be the mom, kalongolongo. I know you know that one. So we really used to like playing that game. And then at Shirwanja, this piece of land, during colonization, like what we hear, like this is just hearsay. Our parents used to tell us that Wazungus who shifted after they left the country, like they demolished their homes, but now you see the cement remains, like the apartments, the way it was compacted, you know, it remained, and it was so beautiful. So we used to go and we would do kalongolongo there. So this day we went. I was the youngest, remember, but now I don't know what kind of devil got into me. I told everyone who we were with, you know guys what, like we need to pikanish, and we don't need all these like rude interruptions, because sometimes you're pikanishing, you are the father, you know, like you act like a dad, you've sat so nice on a sofa like this, you are watching TV, you know, like that's how we used to pretend. And then maybe one of your sheep goes at someone's goes at someone's farm, my friend, they will call you, and then you hear someone calling. Maybe they're the dad. You're sitting like this watching on TV. Maybe you're watching Tarzan, and then someone shouts at you, "Wahinya! What is that?" So you immediately shift from being a dad to being in real life. You know, it's not fair. So for me, I told these guys, you know what, guys? I convinced them, like, let's do this. Let us take these goats. If your homestead has got like 10 goats, let's tie them, or we look for the head goats and choose one tree. We tie all of them there. Then for me, like for us, we had 5 goats. I take all those 5 goats, like they had ropes. You put them ropes on the neck so that like if they want to run away and go to someone's farm, you can easily pull them back. So for me, I looked for a tree. I tied 5 good goats. This is a true story. By the way, Shiro will remember what later happened to me. So we would go and tie. So that's exactly what we did. Like we tied all of us, and then now we went back to serious business. Me being the dad, I don't know who was the mom, I don't know who are kids. And then we start imitating our parents, how they